Hey guys, it's Tyler. Today I'm going to be talking about top surgery preparations and things that you can do to get your body ready for surgery. First, I'm going to talk about some of the things that I've been doing as far as fitness and nutrition go, to kind of prepare my body. I've never had surgery, so I don't really know what to expect, and I just wanted my body to be in the most healthy place and the most happy place it could possibly be in when I go into surgery. I really should have started this. I scheduled my surgery 4 months ago, and my surgery is in 29 days. So on March 8th, 2016, I'm having it with Dr. Garamoni in Davie, Florida. I really should have started from day one, getting my body prepared and stuff. But, the first couple months, I was just so stressed out about getting the money together and all that I kind of put that on a back burner. And I still worked out and ate healthy, but just not to the extent that I have the past, couple months. I've been eating a lot of fruits and veggies. I actually don't eat a ton of fruit because it does have a lot of sugar in it, and I know it's good sugar, but it's still sugar. And I've been trying to, trim down on my waist, and I have lost an inch, so I'm happy about that. And I'm not fat. I just, I want to be lean and toned. But so I do eat a lot of veggies though, and apples are like my fruit. I really like apples a whole lot. I do have a peanut butter and banana, not peanut butter and jelly, but peanut butter and banana sandwich pretty much every morning. That's what I have for breakfast. I do have it on this bread called Health Nut. It's like a whole wheat bread. It's a whole grain bread, not whole wheat. It's whole grain bread. It's like got all this good stuff and it has protein and fiber, all that good stuff. So I basically do have one of those every morning. I drink a lot of protein shakes, mostly, after I work out and stuff, but I do have one most of the time before I go to bed. I do put creatine in it when I have them. What else do I eat? I eat a lot of, like I said, a lot of veggies. I do eat a lot of protein. I get a lot of it from beans. I do eat chicken. I eat fish. I will have steak on occasion, but I try not to eat a lot of red meat. I'm not a huge fan of hamburger. I will, or like beef in general. I don't really eat pork at all. I'll have turkey bacon sometimes. I use turkey meat in substitution for hamburger meat. So if I'm having spaghetti or something, then I'll put turkey meat in there instead, because I just don't personally like hamburger meat that much. I've just really been kind of conscious about what I'm eating, trying to eat clean, healthy, good stuff for you, organic when I can. I don't have a lot of money like that, so I can't eat a ton of organic stuff. But one tip that I have learned is if you're gonna be eating like the skins and stuff, then you should buy organic. So a lot of my apples are organic, tomatoes, peppers, stuff like that. I try to get organic. I have been doing 200 to 300 push-ups a day for the past couple months. I will do them any way that I can. I do, incline, decline. I do regular. I'll do them like this. I'll do them wide. Pretty much any variation of push-up that I can do, I will do it just to kind of give my body a different variety and stuff. And so I'm going to show you I wish I would have shown you what my chest looked like before I did any of this, because I really have built my chest up pretty good over the past couple months. And I'm going to try to do this in the light so you can see and without flashing you at the same time. So you could tell that I have pretty good contour here. This is all muscle, like my chest is down here. So this is all muscle through here. So I have, you can see from the side here, like I built up my pecs pretty well. Like they're pretty solid. And I do have a good cut here. A good pec line formed. You're not gonna be able to see it on this side. I was trying to see it. You could see where I flex and stuff. So I do have pretty good build up, I think. It's probably not where I want it to be, but I still have, 29 days to go. So also I've been really conscious about it too, because I know I'm not going to be able to do a whole lot of working out for just a little while after surgery. Now I'm going to tell you some of the stuff I'm taking with me. I've put together, my ideas and some other ideas that I've seen on YouTube, but I haven't seen a lot of people talk about what they take with them and, what was helpful for them. So I'm taking bendy straws because I hear a lot of people talk about how they're not able to really pick drinks up and stuff. Not that I really think that's going to be a problem. But just in case, I'm going to take them. I'm taking an eye mask, my leopard print eye mask, so that I can sleep, just in case I'm not able to. This next thing is kind of a tip that I learned from this other guy. So after you have your surgery, you get the ACE bandage, or Garamoni does it this way anyway, the ACE bandage, and sometimes it chafes you really bad up under your armpits. So last summer I broke my leg, and this stuff here I put on the top of my, this is like leftover material that I put on top of my crutch so it wouldn't be irritating my, my armpits and stuff. So I'm just going to cut pieces of this up. It's really soft, and I'm just going to tuck it kind of down in my ACE bandage a little bit. You don't want to tuck it a whole lot because you don't want to mess with your bandages and stuff, but just enough to get it in there where it'll hold, and so it's not like rubbing and chafing the shit out of my arm. So I got that. I'm taking saltines out the ass because I don't know how the anesthesia is going to affect me, so I don't know if it's going to make me sick, and that'll help. Taking a ton of ginger ale with me. I am taking sweatpants and pretty much just a couple of zip-up, probably hoodies or something I can find from Goodwill. I probably won't wear a shirt that much while I'm down there while I'm recovering and stuff, but just in case, I'm going to go to Goodwill and get just a couple cheap things. Don't want to take my good stuff because I don't want to ruin any of it. Next, I'm going to talk about stuff for my scar and nipple care. I got some gauze pads that I'm taking. Oh, I got this old bag of mine, and this is what I'm going to keep all my scar and nipple care in. So, gauze pads, you're going to need them for your nipples. I got some sensitive skin tape, and a trick here is, I don't know if you've watched the videos and stuff, you've probably seen the welts and irritation that people get from taking their tape on and off of their nipples. Well, I saw the guy that, I made some scar cream, I'll show you in a minute, but his scars look really good, his nipples look really good, and so I've gotten a lot of really good tips from him. I wish I could remember who it was. I'll try to find his info and put it in the description, but just in case, he says that what he does is he basically puts the gauze pad on his nipple, and then puts a piece of tape, like here one day, and then the next time he changes it, he'll put it here and here and here and here, and he'll just keep going around so that it's not in the same place every single time. And then, the sensitive skin tape helps with that too. He said he never had a problem with the irritation and the welts and stuff that way. You will have to, for your nipples, Garamoni gives you this stuff, this gummy looking squares that you put on top of your nipple, and then you put gauze, and then you put Neosporin on top of that. Well, I'm not using Neosporin because I'm trying to use like all natural stuff. So I got this Wounded Warrior stuff from where did I get this from? Whole Foods. And basically it's just an all natural first aid ointment. It's for stuff like that. I'm taking laxatives because I want to be able to go to the bathroom. I heard a lot of people have a lot of problems with that, not being able to go, and they get a lot of pain from that. I'm taking Benadryl so I can sleep, and also so that a lot of people get itchy, I guess, from the binder or the ACE bandage, so I'm taking that too. And some stomach relief stuff, just in case I, get sick or whatever. Or, I mean, like, for my, like, if I have diarrhea. So, for scar care, there's a couple of different things I'm going to do. I'm doing it, a variation and combination of a few different things. The first thing I'm going to use is bio oil, because I've just had, I've heard a lot of good things about bio oil. I'm not going to use Scar Guard because I hear not so good things about Scar Guard, and also I hear that so you have to like put it on kind of like a fingernail polish remover, and it flakes off, and I don't really want to have to deal with that. Plus, I was able to make something and get the bio oil for cheaper than the Scar Guard's probably going to be. I don't really know how much the Scar Guard is, but anyway, so bio oil, you can get it at Walmart. I got all this stuff from either Whole Foods or Walmart. The other thing that I'm going to use, and I want to try to find the person that originally came up with this. He's on YouTube, and he basically just took, and this is just a mixture of a bunch of all-natural ingredients. It's hard right now. Well, actually, it's kind of soft because I've had it out of the fridge. But it's pretty solid right now because I have been keeping it in the fridge. I made a shit ton of this. This is just one little thing of it. But I have like a bunch of these little ones, and then I have a bigger one. I probably won't have to make any of this for months. Basically all this is coconut oil. I have shea butter. You can put cocoa butter in it. I have olive oil. It has aloe vera gel, not the stuff that you would get from like Walmart that you put on your that blue and green stuff. Don't get that stuff. You need to get the stuff that's at least like 98 or 99%. The stuff I got is 99% aloe vera gel, and I got that from Whole Foods. You can just go buy an aloe vera leaf if you really want to do it that way and like get the gel out of it, but I just got the 99% stuff. It was close enough. It also has collagenol oil and lavender oil. You have to be careful with the essential oils because, they can be not so healthy for you, putting it on your skin and stuff. So just be careful when you're putting, I think for the whole batch that I made, I put like 20 to 30 drops in the whole thing, and it does the trick. I think I listed all the ingredients in there. I'm going to see how this works. If this works really well, I'm going to do a video on how I made it and exactly what's in it, etc. You really can just kind of make your own thing up. As long as you have like, stuff that is good for healing and just kind of natural stuff. There's one ingredient, and I want to see if I can find it, because I was going to get emu oil, but I decided to get bio oil instead. And I probably won't be able to find it on here. There's one ingredient that's really good for scars that's in bio oil, and I can't remember. I mean, obviously it's for scars, but so that's the stuff that I am taking. I kind of want to talk about scars a little bit because a lot of people, there's a misconception with how you should treat your scars and stuff like that. I used to be in the medical field and stuff, so I know a little bit about this. And I'm not going to go into it a whole lot, but I just kind of want to touch on it a little bit. A lot of people feel like after they have their surgery that they have to go 6 months to a year and stuff without stretching, without like reaching, and they feel like when they feel a pull on their scar that they're stretching their scar and stuff. You really kind of want to be careful with this, and I'm trying to be careful with how I say it because results are going to vary regardless. But a lot of the research I've done, and the guy that did this mixture, his scars look really good, and I took a lot of advice from him. I took a lot of advice from my own knowledge from being in the medical field and stuff, and just other research online. So I'm gonna try to explain it, and please don't think I'm saying this is how you should do it. This is just how I'm gonna do it because I've seen the results that come from this, and it makes sense in my head. After your surgery, a couple weeks, you're not really going to want to, move that much of stuff. The reason that they tell you to do that or not to do that is because they don't want your incisions reopening. Like, they're trying to give your incisions time to heal before you go and stretch and like open your incisions and stuff like that. As far as stretching your scars go, let's see if I can explain. So you have your incision. This is a fat ass incision. So you would have your incision, and basically what happens is your scar tissue grows on the bottom and grows on the top. So it like wraps your incision inside. So if you're not massaging your scars and you're not stretching, then it gets solid, and then it doesn't give your skin can't move. The incision isn't going to be able to move with your skin, so you're basically forcing it. So when you go to start moving around and stuff, after you haven't been moving for months, you're going to force it to stretch. So you're actually doing more harm than good if you don't start trying to get your range of motion back and stretching it out and just like all of that good stuff pretty much after surgery. Like, 3, maybe 4 weeks in, you want to start. I'll probably do it sooner than that, but just to say. But yeah, you want to be stretching and trying to get your range of motion back. Yeah, so that's all I'm going to say about that, and that's pretty much all I got to say about the whole thing. So if you have any questions or comments, just hit me up in my inbox or in the comments, and I will try to get to them. And I'll let you guys know how surgery goes, and I'll see you guys soon.